If you scroll away right now, you might miss the single most powerful shift that could completely change where your life is headed. I'm not exaggerating. 99% of people never realize they had these signs until someone points them out. If you relate to even 3 of these 7 signs, you're not just lucky, you're already ahead of most people you know. And the last 2 signs? They are what separate millionaires from people who only dream about success. So do yourself a favor, stay until the very end, because you'll see exactly why your future might be far brighter than you think. Let's be real for a second. When we think about success, we imagine luxury cars, vacations in Miami, a dream house in California. But success doesn't start when you buy those things. It starts quietly. It starts in your mind, in your habits, in how you deal with challenges. And you might already be living like a successful person without even noticing it yet. That's why I want you to listen closely. Because if you spot yourself in these 7 signs, it means success isn't some distant dream. It's just waiting for you to catch up to it. Sign number 1, you take responsibility. You've stopped blaming everyone else for where you are right now. When things go wrong, instead of complaining about your boss, your parents, the economy, or the government, you ask yourself, what can I do to fix this? That shift right there, that moment when you stop pointing fingers and start taking charge, is when life changes. I've met people in the USA who came from poverty, who didn't even graduate college, who had every reason to quit. But they took full ownership. They said, okay, it's on me now. And a few years later, they were running small businesses, buying homes, and changing their entire family's future, just because they stopped waiting for someone else to save them. If you've done this, you've already taken the first big step towards success. Sign number 2, you are obsessed with learning and growth. You don't just scroll mindlessly through social media all day. You look for ways to improve. You read books, watch videos like this, take online courses, or listen to podcasts on your commute. And here's the thing. Successful people never think they know enough. They're hungry for more. I met a guy in Chicago who drove Uber for 10 hours a day. But he didn't waste those hours. He turned his car into a classroom. He listened to business audiobooks, learned digital marketing while driving. 2 years later, he stopped driving entirely and started his own agency. Growth obsession is a sign you're not satisfied with staying average. You want more, and you're willing to go get it. Sign number 3, you don't mind being different. You've realized that being part of the crowd won't get you anywhere. When everyone else is spending their weekends drinking, partying, or binging TV shows, you're the one working on your dream, learning a new skill, or building a side hustle. Sure, people might call you boring. They might not get why you're so focused. But here's the truth. Success is lonely in the beginning. The majority of people around you are chasing instant fun, while you're chasing long-term freedom. That difference is exactly what puts you on the path to success. Think about Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She didn't have connections. She didn't have experience in fashion, and she was selling fax machines door to door. People laughed at her when she told them she wanted to invent a new product and change the industry. But she believed in her idea so much that she kept going, even when nobody believed in her. Today, she's one of the most successful self-made billionaires in America. So if you feel like nobody around you understands your dream right now, good. That's proof you're on the right track. Sign number 4, you can delay gratification. This is a big one. You don't need results right away. You can wait. You can be patient. You're willing to save money, when your friends are spending it. You're willing to work late nights now so you can enjoy freedom later. Most people quit too soon because they don't see results immediately. But if you can stay focused and keep working even when there's no reward yet, trust me, you're building something big. Because in life, the biggest rewards always go to the ones who waited and kept going while everyone else gave up. Sign number 5, you stay consistent. You might not feel motivated every single day, but you still show up. And that's the difference between dreamers and doers. Dreamers wait until they feel like it. Doers show up no matter what. Even on days when you're tired, even when you feel like nothing is working, you still send that email, you still post that video, you still go to the gym, you still work on your business. That consistency builds momentum, and that momentum turns into success. And here's the exciting part. We're just getting started. If you've recognized yourself in at least 3 of these first 5 signs, you are not ordinary. You are building a future most people will never experience. But the next 2 signs? They are rare. And when you have them, your success becomes almost inevitable. So stay with me, because what I'm about to share next will make everything you've been working for finally make sense. You've already seen the first 5 signs that put you on the road to success. But the next 2? These are the ones most people never develop, and that's why most people stay stuck where they are. If you relate to these last 2, your future is practically unstoppable. Let's dive right in. Sign number 6, you can handle failure and still keep going. Most people quit after their first setback. They try something, it doesn't work, and they take it personally. But if you can fail, and fail again, and still get back up, that's the mark of someone destined for success. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Imagine if he had quit after attempt number 50. If you've ever faced rejection, maybe you didn't get that job, that deal, that client, that opportunity, but you still kept trying. You're proving to yourself that you have the resilience of successful people. Because success is never a straight line. It's full of ups, downs, and moments where you feel like giving up. And yet, you keep going. Let me tell you a quick story. I once met a man in New York who started 3 different businesses, and all 3 failed. He lost money, his friends told him to stop, and his family begged him to get a regular job. But he didn't stop. He started a 4th business. This time he got it right. Within 3 years, he had a team of employees, a profitable company, and freedom he'd never had before. When I asked him what kept him going after failing so many times, he said, "I just refused to let failure be the final chapter of my story." If that's you, if you refuse to quit, that's a powerful sign that you're going to make it. And finally, sign number 7. You think long term. Most people only think about this weekend, or this month, or this year. But you're thinking about where you'll be 5 years from now. You have a vision for your future, and every decision you make today is about getting closer to that vision. You're not afraid to sacrifice short-term fun for long-term freedom. This is exactly how the most successful people in America operate. They plant seeds today that will grow into trees tomorrow. If you've ever said, "I'm building something that might take years, but it's worth it," congratulations. That's the mindset of a winner. And let's be honest, this isn't easy. Thinking long-term means saying no to distractions, no to toxic people, no to short-term temptations. Sometimes it means working late nights when no one's watching. It means missing a party so you can work on your dream. But if you've been doing that, If you've been silently building, silently preparing, then your future is going to look very different from the people around you right now. Look back at all 7 signs for a moment. You take responsibility. You're obsessed with growth. You're comfortable being different. You delay gratification. You stay consistent. You handle failure without quitting. And you think long-term. If you see yourself in even 5 of these, you are already way ahead of the game. Because success isn't about luck. It's about habits. And these 7 habits are shaping the person you're becoming every single day. Here's what I want you to do right now. Pause for a second and think. Which of these signs do you already have? And which ones do you need to work on? Write them down. Put them somewhere you'll see every day. On your phone, your desk, your mirror. And then commit to strengthening them one by one. Because if you do, success won't just be possible. It will be inevitable. Remember this. The people you admire today didn't become successful overnight. They were once in your shoes, watching videos like this, looking for guidance, feeling unsure. But they kept going. They worked on themselves. And now, the world calls them successful. So don't stop now. Your future self is already thanking you for not giving up. If this video helped you realize you're on the right path, don't just click away. Like this video, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe. Because I make videos every week to help you unlock the next level of your life. Remember, success leaves clues. And today, you just found 7 of them. The rest is up to you.